Peace and love, beautiful souls. You know, life be lifing, man. You know what I mean by that is there's a lot of shit that happens in life that we cannot control. There's a lot of things we'll find ourselves having to experience, or I would say take on, or even deal with, that's out of our control. So the only thing we can control, or we're learning to manage better, is our responsibility. How we respond to the outside shit. Your ability to respond to the shit you can't control is the key to life. Now this shit is like, it's so caught up in a mental construct because everybody trying to think their way into something that you should be feeling your way through. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of things that we experience, the grief, the sorrow, the pain, the anger, like the desperation, even the so-called survival mode, like all this shit comes with us just being human, right? So the more you locked up in that trait, it's like you become a prisoner of this animalistic state because all you thinking about is what I got to do next, right? What I got to do, what I got to get to make everything all right. So your well-being, you get what I'm saying? So everybody's well-being is kind of caught up in the shit that we accomplish and achieve. So a lot of times we get tested on a higher level, on an unseen level, because a lot of unseen shit that go on in life that you're not fully aware of, that you damn sure can't stop, you can't control it. So the shit just happens. So sometimes shit just is what it is, right? So the more you able to respond to these things from a place of awareness or a place of knowing, right, the less that situation or that moment, right, in time will overwhelm you. This is the reason why a lot of us are still trapped in past memories, because you just kind of flowed through the shit with a sense of unawareness to where it becomes a subconscious thing. So now you subconsciously start to perpetuate that same cycle as you kind of go, because shit becomes perpetual because everything is cyclable. So once you become aware of the cycle, this means you're no longer living in circles, which is living in your mind. So that means whatever you standing on, I don't give a fuck, whatever it is, God, Jesus, Yahweh, goddamn me, the universe, whatever, the ancestors, that shit is always going to be tested. Your so-called faith and whatever higher power that you have is always going to be tested. So are you able to kind of embody that? Are you able to remain true to your foundation, or is it something that's always going to leave you in a place to be rocky and shaky every time something happens? You saying, why this, why God, why this got to happen to me? Why me, Lord? Oh, Jesus, take the wheel, right? But in actuality, it's like you got to take the wheel. Simply meaning you got to take control of your own free will and will yourself out of that place. That's why they tell you this too shall pass. So if you can't taste the grain of the mustard seed, fuck holding it. Because sometimes these experiences in life will make us have to taste the bitterness only to remember the sweetness. Sometimes shit can get so fucked up to where it's hard to see the sweet shit. So if you choosing to see the bitterness, this means you've tasted the grain of the mustard seed and you haven't allowed yourself to swallow it. Accept the bitterness for what it is. Digest that shit. Embrace that shit. Only time you're going to be able to move into solutions when you have to embrace the situation. Embrace it for what it is, not for what you want it to be. Namaste.